Welcome to another episode of Let's Taste It. My name is Wayne, and what we have here today are a can of Amphor Dolmas, stuffed vine leaves with rice. And I just want to take a quick look at the can, look at all the pretty details. And yes, I already opened the can and have removed the Dolmas. A little bit easier to manage. Pretty nice detail. Pretty nice design. Very nice graphics. And for those who are interested, here are the nutrition facts. You can pause that and zoom in if you can. So this can actually comes with 12 individually wrapped stuffed grape leaves, which is actually surprising to me that they're able to stuff 12 in those or into this. All right, so what are dolmas exactly? What are they exactly? So dolmas are grapevine leaves that have been stuffed with rice and very savory spices. Some areas in the Mediterranean and Middle East actually stuff them with meat. Some dishes even use other vegetables, such as bell peppers, onions, and from what I understand, from what I've read, is that in Greek culture they actually used to stuff fig leaves with sweet cheese. What kind of sweet cheese that is, I don't know. I didn't look into those details. With other vegetables as well. Another thing that kind of caught my attention that made me do a little bit more research, and I don't know if I mentioned this already, but this is not the first time that I've had dolmas, okay? The first time I had dolmas was about maybe 20 years ago. And it wasn't bad, but I don't remember what they tasted like. So we're actually going to taste it again for the first time in 20 years. So even though the can is open, I haven't tried them. So is that I was looking at the can and I saw that this is actually a product of Turkey, and I was thinking, product of Turkey. I thought this was a Greek, a Greek dish, So I started looking into it, and so what I found out is that the Greek word for dolmas is domadikia, and I guess dolmas is the English plural of it, but it's actually a Turkish word, and the Turkish is and it's of and the origin is from the word dolmak, Dolmak, and it means to fill or stuff. Okay, and the Turkish pronunciation for dolmas is dolmades. It's It's like it looks like dolmades, but it's it's dolmades. Domades. Domades. There we go. Domades. Dolmades. Not Domades. Speaking Spanish. Dolmades. 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 All right. So, like I said, I was looking into it, right? And what happened was that um, the Turks, or AKA the Ottoman Empire, they were ruling over Greece for about a period of 400 years. And because of that, their cultures combined. And with that, they exchanged um, culinary arts as well. And so the Greeks adopted, what the Ottoman Empire had brought over to Greece at the time. And it wasn't until about 1821 when the Greeks started to fight for, their independence and their freedom, and a revolution started. And so that was about 200 years ago. So historically, that wasn't very long ago. So from 1821 until 2021, that was 200 years. That's 200 years. It's not very long ago. Sounds similar to the U.S. in a sense with slavery. Um, but we're not getting into that. But like I said, it's actually a Middle Eastern cuisine, and it was adopted by the Greeks. Um, and so it's a fusion of a Mediterranean and Middle East cuisine, and they have been eating this for for centuries. Um, Part of Greek mythology is that the goddess Hera, she would sneak into kitchens and steal dolmas and eat them when the people weren't looking, and she would look over her shoulder to make sure that no one was looking. So it's been adopted into Greek culture pretty heavily, and so it's not an uncommon dish in Greek culture. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at it, get it open, get it tasted. And that's what it looks like. So it's basically a grape leaf that's been, that's been laid out, washed, filled with rice, rolled up, steamed it up hot. And it's very soft. Like I was thinking that it's gonna be a little bit more firm than this. This is what it looks like. Excuse me. Like it's been, covered with olive oil. Has a slightly tart taste. It says that it's stuffed with cooked rice, onion, grape leaves, water, sunflower oil, spices. It doesn't list what specific spices, but it'll probably be, safe to assume that it's been stuffed with spices that are indigenous to the region of the Mediterranean, the Middle East. So just like, cumin, maybe some cinnamon. Some dishes have cinnamon. This is actually pretty tasty. The rice itself melts in your mouth. There's a hint of lemon in there, lemon flavor. That's probably where that tart tanginess comes from. The olive oil, sunflower oil. The leaves themselves are not very tough. They're actually surprisingly soft and basically fall apart in your mouth, which is nice. Texture is very smooth, not very coarse as I was expecting. So also, because I didn't want to just eat these dolmas by themselves, I made a dish to go with it. And so this is basically some pita bread that's been, it's been heated up and cooked and cut with lamb. So it's rice and some beans with some peas and carrots with cumin. So it's actually, I can't say that it's a specific type of dish, but it's definitely a fusion of Middle Eastern flavors to go along with the dolmas. And so, because like I said, I didn't want to eat them by themselves. I didn't want to eat 12 dolmas. I don't want to eat 12 dolmas by themselves. Eat 12 of these by themselves? It's kind of boring. Yeah. I made this too. Yes, I made this. I cooked this myself. This is not from some restaurant. And this meat, I actually wasn't going to eat this, guys. I wasn't going to eat this in front of you guys. But I'm hungry. Been waiting to eat all day, actually. So it's actually lamb that's been marinated in various seasonings and spices with shallots. Put the shallot. And this is right here is a wild rice blend that I cooked and fried up with black beans. Yeah, it's been another episode of Let's Taste It. I give it thumbs up. I would give it 2, but I got food in my other hand. All right, you guys take care. See you later.